The ego doesn't come out of nowhere. It's not a mask we consciously put on. It grows out of trauma. Trauma that gets buried, clustered, and turned into a false self. And this ego form then traps us in endless cycles of ideology, identity, and projection. But there is a way to short-circuit it. It begins with trauma. A conscious wound that could become action instead becomes repression. That trauma sinks into the unconscious mind, where it doesn't disappear, it mutates. Traumas cluster together. They form a mass, a pseudo-sentient knot of pain and defense. This knot is the foundation of ego, not the true self, but a trauma-informed ghost. From there, we start choosing ideologies that match our trauma, not because they're moral or true, but because they resonate with the pain inside us. We cling to religion, nationalism, or culture not out of clarity, but because they feel familiar to our wounds. That ideology then limits us. It shapes our identity. Our persona is built out of imitation, introjection, and the need to belong. We wear the costume of our ideology, thinking it is who we are. And the cycle doesn't stop there. The ego forces us to reenact our trauma on ourselves and project it onto others. In trying to protect us, it actually creates new wounds. Trauma births ego, ego breeds more trauma. This cycle isn't just personal. Society depends on it. Closed systems thrive on trauma and ego. They need us locked into identities, clinging to ideology, projecting pain onto each other. That's how control is maintained. If we ever acted directly on our trauma, turned it into transformation, those systems would collapse. So how do we break free? Not by fighting the ego directly, but by bypassing it. Short-circuiting the loops of trauma and ideology with gnosis states. In deep trance, ecstasy, or dreamlike silence, we reconnect with the raw energy beneath the ego form. In gnosis, the false self flickers and loses power. For a moment, we touch chaos, the infinite potential. And each time we do, we weaken the cycle, reclaiming the energy that the ego steals. Overcoming the ego is not destroying yourself. It's dismantling the trauma machine, layer by layer, until what remains is flow, freedom, and the true self beyond the mask.